Are you a fan of games where you have to build things and go through obstacles to get to a goal? If you answered yes, then check out my review of Doodle Derby coming up next on Mumble. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Mumbles. In today's episode of Mumbles, we're doing a game review. And the game that we are reviewing today is Doodle Derby. Guys, this is a cute little strategy platforming game that I'm very excited to bring everyone today. So guys, we are going to jump straight into this review, starting with what I'm going to give it on our Mumbles review, which is going to be a score of 5 out of 10 on the Mumbles review. Guys, if you want to know why, stay tuned. Ow! So guys, now I'm going to bring you the description of this product, starting with the basic information. Guys, this game is available for a price of $5.99. It is available on Steam and Nintendo Switch. So please keep that in mind. I am reviewing this thing today with the Nintendo Switch version, so also keep that in mind. Now guys, as far as the description goes, the description for this product reads, Doodle Derby is a devilish physics racing platformer inspired by smashing all the stuff from your childhood toy box into each other. Anything is possible in the least realistic car game ever. In Doodle Derby, you must build the track before trying to reach the goal of the level. Complete your new cool track additions and push your luck. Can't do it? Rebuild it. Doodle Derby offers a single-player campaign of ludicrous puzzle challenges next to some friendship-testing multiplayer modes. Building tracks in Doodle Derby is easy and quick. Choose from over 40 of the craziest track elements ever seen. Because of the endless combination, no level is ever the same. In multiplayer, you must plan and wreck everyone else's, like with a wrecking ball, magic wand, or simply the hand of God. Until someone has made it to the finish, the players are looping in a cycle of creation and destruction. Outsmart your opponents by building sneaky paths or outdo the others in cruel fashion. The most devious mind wins. Features a challenging single-player campaign, online and local multiplayer for up to 4 players. Race and build the most epic and insane levels alternately until you make it. The Doodle Derby level editor. Design your own levels, then challenge your friends to survive them. Monster apes, rockets, piranhas, UFOs, about 40 track parts and 60 million unverified combinations. Full controller support, groovy soundtrack, lots of secrets to explore, unlocking new cars, obstacles, and levels, destructible environment, including strawberries and other fruits. Background art is so wicked only kids could have drawn it, which they did. So guys, in simple terms, this is Doodle Derby, and basically what Doodle Derby is an action platforming building type game. Basically, in simple terms, each level, you have to get to a goal. To get to that goal, you have to switch and change around the levels until you find a way to make it to that goal without dying. It's that simple, guys. But is it a good game? Let's find out. First, we're going to talk about the graphics, the soundtrack, and the controls. Guys, the graphics in this game aren't that great. They're just okay. It's a doodle game. What do you expect? They are what they are, and they're okay for this style of game. Soundtrack-wise, guys, I got to be honest. This game has gaming elevator music. I wasn't impressed. Just not that great of a soundtrack. Now we come to the controls, guys. The controls in this game are okay. The platforming element of this game is kind of hard to control, if I'm being honest. I don't know if it'd be any better on the computer, but with the Nintendo Switch, it is very hard to get your jumps correct in this game. Guys, now we come to the gameplay section. Guys, if you have been watching the gameplay footage that I have been playing on the screen, you're kind of gonna understand what this game is. It is very much a platforming car level building game. Basically, the single player sends you along various stages, having to make jumps and sometimes having to build on the stage to beat them or edit them in some way in order to get through them. So this does involve some strategy elements to it. You can build your own stages also if you want with the level editor, but there are no workshop levels and it is very hard to find any kind of online matches. So that does kind of detract from building things, in my opinion. Guys, that's pretty much what this game is. As you can see on the screen, it is exactly what you think it is. And that's what it is. So guys, now we're going to come to the cons of this game, guys. And the first con is that, as I said in the control section, platforming is hard. Making jumps is very hard in this game. Now guys, I will by no means claim to be an expert, but I did struggle at some points to make what seemed to be very simple jumps. Take that for what you will, but I'm listening to here as a con nonetheless. The second con is that I wish the level editor had more elements to it. It's got a decent level editor, but in my opinion, they could have done a lot more with it. I know that I'm being very picky here for a $5 game, but level editor could have used some improvement. Guys, my third and final con is that they make a big deal about the online aspect of this game, but unfortunately, there's not much to the online community in this game, so it is very hard to find any sort of online goings-on at all. So online is basically non-existent. So guys, now what to talk about is why I'm giving Doodle Derby a 5 out of 10 on our Mumbles review. Guys, we've had some really good games. I've talked about this a lot, but in 2020, we've had some really decent games out there. But guys, Doodle Derby had a lot of promise, but unfortunately for me, kind of fell off a cliff. The main reason that it fell off a cliff is because of the actual level editing that you can do with this game. Yes, it has a decent level editor, but when you are even in single player and editing things to put things together, they don't give you a lot of stuff to work with. There's different and cool ideas put in there and things put in there, but we have seen in recent years some really detailed level editors that have blown us away, and this isn't one of them, guys, unfortunately. Guys, the other thing that was really a bummer to me is the lack of online community. I think that this game really could have benefited from having a strong online community and having shareable levels and things like that, because let's be honest, some of us aren't the most creative people in the world, would have given us more infinite gameplay to play with this game. But pretty much in this game, once you're done with the single player, there's nothing else to do in it. Guys, it's a decent, cute little game, but I can only go and give it a 5 out of 10 today because it just needed more of everything. Better soundtrack, better graphics, better controls, better platforming, better level editor, better was the constant theme with this game, and that's why it's getting a 5 out of 10. Anyways, guys, this has been my review of Doodle Derby. I hope you guys all enjoyed this. Please smack the subscribe button, smack the like button, and smack all those buttons. Let's see you guys all in the next video. Bye, everyone. Take care.